What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. I'm coming to talk to y'all about the number 818. A lot of y'all probably been seeing it a lot. The number 8 means new beginning. The number 18 means bondage. If anybody knows the story of Moses and the Israelite, you can read Exodus, the book of Exodus for it. But Moses was taking the Israelites out of Egypt because they were slaves in Egypt. And when they were running from the Pharaoh, because Moses told the Pharaoh, let my people go, let my people go. God said, let my people go. And he like, no, like no, you know. So, because God hardened his heart, so he was like, no. So, um, they start running. Most people know Moses parted the Red Sea. They running through the Red Sea. God was like, closed up the Red Sea. Um, and not the Israelite, the Egyptians was running behind them. So when God was like, close it up, killed all the Egyptians that was running in there, and they went into the wilderness. Now God already showed who He was while when Moses parted the Red Sea and they was able to walk through it. Moses didn't have that power by himself. He got it um, through God. Um, so right there, you would think like they'd be like, "Whoa, God, real that part the Red Sea?" Like you would think they would have got a little excited. They probably did at that moment, but like it wasn't like stuck with them. So once they left and went, God sent them into the wilderness, and everybody knew. Not everybody. Some people know they were supposed to be in the real. They weren't supposed to be in the wilderness that long. They was in the wilderness for 40 years. They probably should have been in the wilderness for 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 3, 4, 5 days. We don't know. But they was not supposed to be in the wilderness that long. Why? Because they were complaining. Well, if we was back in Egypt, I would have been eating corn, drinking wine, doing this, and you was also getting your tail whipped, working countless hours, barely had enough food to eat, but you wanted to go back. But you want to go because that's what you're familiar with, so you wanted to go back. And the Holy Spirit told me to tell y'all, tell my people stop complaining about the wilderness, um, because the wilderness is really it's to build you, not to break you. If a lot of people don't get, it's to build you, not to break you. It's to build you and not to break you. So a lot of people, your wilderness is God told me to quit this job, so I quit this job, but I ain't got stability. I don't have money coming in every week or every 2 weeks like it used to. God, what I'm supposed to do? You said I'm supposed to quit this job, so now you mad. Now you got a little animosity in you towards God. You know, when He's trying to show you something, a lot of times God will tell you to do things and it don't make sense to you. I don't mean to sound like I said this in the video. It don't make sense to you, but it will make sense once you move. And even sometimes when you do move, you like it still don't make sense to you because it ain't how you thought it was supposed to move, how it's supposed to happen. You like, oh, I thought when I quit the job, you was gonna hand me a job. I was gonna be making almost yada yada numbers, and I've been out of a job for like 6 months. What's up? But he still showed himself strong. Your bills still paid. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Some of y'all probably sleeping on people's couches. Like, Lord, you told me to leave. Now I'm sleeping on people's couches. I have my own crib back at the. I have my own stuff. This, that, and the third. You. Sometimes we don't see until we see. And God telling you, stop complaining. Don't complain about the wilderness. You don't know how long you're going to be there. Some people there for 2 years. Yeah, that's a long time. A year. Yeah, that's a long time. In our mind, 2 minutes is a long time. God, where you at? What you doing? You told me to do this. You ain't moving. So what you doing? God telling y'all, some of y'all to leave these relationships, and y'all just like y'all comfortable, so y'all don't want to leave. So when He made y'all leave and y'all bounced, and you like, you know what? Though I'm gonna do it, cause it's the new. I'm gonna move. So now you did it, and now you feeling some type of way, cause it ain't ending how you think it should. But you need to stop complaining. I ain't got Rona. Try your mama. But y'all need to stop complaining about the wilderness because you're not going to be there long. You're supposed to thank God, praise God. Tell Him, Lord, I know I don't serve no mediocre God. So I know you ain't You will never leave me nor forsake me. I know you ain't bring me this far for me not to get a breakthrough, not to get a blessing. Um, like I said, stop complaining and seek God. Like God will take you to the wilderness just so you can seek Him, just so because you wasn't doing it, just so you can seek Him, so He can show Himself strong, so He can give you specific. Y'all about to say specific, specific instruction on your next move, on your next level. Some of y'all have to leave that job to start y'all business. Some of y'all had to leave that relationship to get into a better one. Some of y'all have to sleep on other people's couches just so you can get your own crib that's a better crib. New upgraded versions from what you already had. People don't understand what they have, what they the plans. What's the verse, Bible verse? Dang it, dang it. Y'all know. Somebody help me out. Dang it. Lead not on to your own understanding. In all your ways, I'll direct your path. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I was kidding. It was in there. But lead not on to your own understanding, and I'll direct your path. Don't be mad at God about your wilderness. I can speak for myself. I've been in the wilderness before. I know how that feels. But I got out. I wasn't, I was complaining. But sometimes I complain, and then I have to reel myself back. And then I start to praise, but I had to. Sometimes be like, yeah, you ain't say it was gonna be like this. He be like, I ain't even tell you a plan anyways. I just told you to leave. Then when you left, I gave you the plan, but you ain't want to seek me out to get the full detail of the plan. Seek him out to get the full detail of the plan. I remember Jamila Goodwin was saying, the wilderness is to expose, to reveal the characteristics of God. And also the wilderness will show you like who was for you and who was not for you. Because sometimes when you down and out, people will show themselves strong. You be like, I really thought you was in my car. I really thought you was my friend. I really thought blood sticking in water. You thought, didn't you? Think again. Think again. It ain't what you always think. Sometimes God take you into places, into things, and have you do things just to show you how people really is towards you, just to show you the potential you have. Because a lot of people won't get out of something they're comfortable in, and God like, I got so much for you. You don't even know the full potential I have for you. You don't even know you're supposed to be on stage singing. You supposed to be, a producer. You supposed to be whatever, a writer or whatever. You supposed to be in a movie. You supposed to be a director, whatever the case may be. And a lot of people like, but I don't. And then you get in the wilderness and now you mad because when you was back then, you felt some type of comfortable because it was something that you used to doing. So if God said, I'm gonna take you here, and a lot of people like to say, oh, God told me He gonna take me here, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, you not. No, you not. No, you not. If y'all literally seeked out God and He said, I'm gonna take you here, half y'all gonna be like, you said what now? Like y'all straight gonna be like, you think I can do that? In your head, you already know you can do it. It's just the fact that you really don't want to do it. So when God takes you to the wilderness, it's really for your own good, and it's for Him to show Himself strong. Yeah, you don't have a job, but yet He provides. Yeah, you don't have a car, but yet you still get to what you need to get to. Yeah, you sleeping on somebody's couch, but you got a roof over your head. People out here with under the bridge or not under the bridge. You got people, whatever the case may be. Yeah, you have to leave that relationship, but don't you feel better now? Don't you have peace? Don't you feel like a light load has been lifted off of you? Just that right there. Just leaving right there. Just that right there. So get your mind out of bondage, because the Israelites were still bound. Their minds was bound. They were still slaves in their mind. Like, do you not know where God about to take you, bro? You're about to get your own land. Your own land. Your own land. What was it, like 12 tribes? You're getting your own land. Your own. Okay, I don't think if that's clicking, then let me know. But like I said, you're about to get your own land. All you have to do is stop complaining. Your mind is still so bound to what you used to be comfortable with. Your mind is still so bound of what people told you you should be, what people said you are, and you're not. In a negative way, what they said you are, and you're not. But you're still stuck like that. If God said, I'm gonna give you your dream house, all you gotta do is move. You won't go, you ready to go, right? So when he tell you to move, and he like, so when he tell you move, you think you about to get that thing right there, right then and there. For some people, that might be the case, but for most, it ain't the case. You gotta go through something. You you gotta go through something to get something, because you gotta show yourself strong. That even when I have barely nothing, I trust you. So when I get something, I will be humble and I still trust you. Because God will take you to glory, to glory, to glory, to glory. He's just not going to put you on a mediocre level and tell you that if you're serving me in the kingdom, you're going to stay right here. You're not going to have nothing. You're not going to barely anything, no. So I don't even know what's going on in people's heads when they see, oh, why this pastor riding around in Rolls Royce? Why shouldn't he? In the Bible, they had gold chariots. That was like a Rolls Royce. Come on, now, gold? Go, bro. Okay, so I'm done playing with y'all today, but I'm just saying, don't have that mindset. God will take you. I need help from glory to glory to glory, from level to level to level, level to level to level. But each level comes with is more difficult. If it was the same, like why would we even be here? Like pointless at this point. But just trust God in everything, even while you're in the wilderness. Do not have a buying mindset. When God takes you out of something, say, Lord, renew my mind, because I know I'm needed for where I'm getting ready to go, because I can't do the same things I did then. So give me a new mindset, so when I get there, I can be consistent. I can go from level to level, glory to glory. I don't want to be the same anymore. That's fine. Don't nobody's supposed to stay the same. I don't want to be the same anymore. But I've been talking to y'all long enough. Get your mind right, get it out of that bondage. Let God show himself strong in your life. Many of y'all, he already did. He already showed y'all that I am the provider. I am what you need. I am what you need. And if he brings you out of something, he's going to give you something better. That's just common sense. Ain't nobody gonna he not gonna take you out. He not gonna, snatch a hamburger from you and then give you chicken nuggets. He gonna give you steak. Y'all better wait for that steak. It takes a minute for steak to cook. You gotta cook it on low so it can cook real good. I'm talking. But I'm just saying, y'all, get at your girl.